Here's a list of the service intervals. Every 250 miles or weekly, whichever comes first. Check the engine oil, check the engine coolant level, check the windshield washer fluid level, check the brake fluid level, check the power steering fluid level, check the automatic transaxle fluid level, which you don't have on a manual transmission. Check the tires and tire pressure, check the operation of all the lights, check the horn operation. Oh, that's lovely. Beep. Every 3,000 miles or 3 months. I'd say every 3,000 miles or 6 months to a year. Change the engine oil and oil filter every 7,500 miles or 6 months. Inspect and replace if necessary the windshield wiper blades. That's almost always necessary if the car is always in the sun. If not, probably a year or longer until they start to get rough. You can always lubricate them with windshield washer fluid every week or so to help extend the life of them. Check and service the battery, check the cooling system, rotate the tires, check the seat belts, inspect the brake system. Every 15,000 miles or 12 months. Check the manual transaxle lubricant, check the rear differential, you don't have that. Inspect the suspension, steering components and drive axle boots, inspect and replace if necessary all underhood hoses. Every 15,000 miles you're supposed to replace all the underhood hoses. That's knocking futs. Replace the air filter, replace the interior ventilation filter. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. The air filter every 15,000 miles is a K&N, so it can just be washed and have the oil reapplied to it. That's fairly simple. I mean, that is simple. Inspect the fuel system, check the exhaust system every 30,000 miles. Check and adjust if necessary the engine drive valves. Oh, one other thing I'm going to do on this car is a valve lash adjustment. I forgot about that. Replace the brake fluid every 30,000. Check and replace if necessary the spark plugs. That's not going to be conventional, non-platinum, or iridium type. So they're not conventional. They are conventional, non-platinum, or iridium type. You're not going to need to check those. Every 60,000 miles, service the cooling system, drain, flush, and refill. Probably not a bad idea. Change the rear differential lubricant. You know, that's one thing I didn't get was coolant. Probably should get that, especially since I'm going to be pulling the water pump. Every 110,000 miles or 36 months. What? Who puts 110,000 miles on a car in 36 months? Check valve clearance check and adjustment only if noisy. Replace the spark plugs. This one seems to have noise. I'm going to check it, and if it's out, I'm going to bring it into specs. The sticker is not on the hood, but I guarantee you the specs are in this book. If not, it'll be on a forum. Replace the spark plugs, platinum or iridium type. Yeah, 110,000 miles, see. Replace the timing belt and inspect the auto tensioner and the water pump. We're going to do that right now. So, or not now, but soon, next week, in the next few days. Change the automatic transaxle fluid, change the manual transaxle fluid. Is that the same thing on 60,000? No, it is not. It's just a check. So, I guess every 120,000. So, be good on that. And these are platinum and iridium. I believe it's iridium core or something like that. It fuses the two together. Those are not cheap. Those are actually, those are cheaper than the last ones I bought. They used to be $10 a piece. Those were $5 a piece, but only because Walmart carries them now. So let's get the specs for the engine oil drain plug. Something else I need to get is anti-seize compound. I was in West Marine, and they sell this stuff, $25 a bottle. I've been meaning to pick some up. So that's something else I need to go pick up. I forgot about that stuff. And I need engine coolant. So here we are. The Civics, all except hatchback and SI models. 29 foot-pounds of torque. Spark plugs. Manual transaxle. Oops. Check and fail. Spark plugs. On those it says 21 foot-pounds. That looks like, oh, I don't know, 15, 14. Let's see here, 12. Be 120, 36. So that's got to be 15 foot-pounds. So 6 more foot-pounds isn't that much more. Maybe I'll split the difference and go 18. And lug nuts are 80.